everybody! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, whatever. We're playing Doom for the 32X.
32X.
Sega 32X.
Can I zoom in on it? Can't really see it. It's too dark in here. And here we go.
Alright, so the game is basically, we all know Doom. It's a game, it was one of the first first-person shooter video games out there, and it really set the market. But I kind of got a grudge for first-person shooter, because I simply don't like Call of Duty and Halo and that type of crap. But this is 16-bit, so it's kind of weird playing a game like this in 16-bit.
It's 32-bit. It's 32X.
It looks just like the Genesis.
Right, but it's 32X.
Yeah, we got the 32X port.
Raw power.
Weird. We got the 32X port, personally. But whatever, it's the same game pretty much. Whatever.
That's where you came from. That's where you came from.
Yeah, I suck at first-person shooter, but this isn't that hard.
You already went up there. Turn around.
Alright.
Go to the left.
The left, alright, over here.
Yep, down that way.
There's nothing over there.
Yeah, there is.
It's just a wall.
Down there. To the left. Keep going the other way.
That was the left. That's
Gavin.
up. That's up.
Keep going. Keep going. See the hallway to the left? Keep going to the left. Down there.
Oh, sorry.
It's just hidden. It's hard to see this
Like
stuff.
I said, I suck at this game. Whatever. We play this in advance, so yeah. Now, I quickly want to talk about 32X for a minute. The 32X is a crappy system, I'm not gonna lie. There's no reason to release this system, and the only real memorable game on it is Doom and Knuckles Chaotix. But we got it because we got it. No, we got the Genesis, we got the Sega CD and the Genesis and the 32X. And how do I go up? I can't.
You just run out of there. Get off the green. You're gonna die.
Alright. I suck at this game. Have I said that enough yet? Because I do. Punch you. Die.
Back up a little. There you go.
Sorry about that.
This house there.
Now,
you gotta click that button. Gavin, you gotta click that button there.
Hold on then.
Right there.
Oh. Got something. Alright, basically, so, yeah. You can play next.
Okay.
There you go. Now. Alright, we're back. Matt's playing now. Now, I just realized something. We're going to be eating liver this episode, and since we're going to be eating liver, I just realized this game's called Doom. I guess liver is very doomful, to be honest. Isn't liver very doomful?
I don't even want to try liver.
But we're going to have to, because, whatever. We're going to. And we're also killing a lot of demons in this game, which kind of is weird, since it's red, and liver's not really red, it's more black, but whatever.
Yeah, it's
black. Ugh.
organs.
Let's talk about the game. It's Doom. It's one of the first-person shooter games. It really did set the market for first-person shooters, and I think if this game didn't exist, Call of Duty wouldn't exist. So yeah, I'd be happy if this game didn't exist.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's fun. It's just, like I said, I'm bad at these games, and I have a grudge against Halo and Call of Duty and those crappy series that go on and never change the formula when platforms like Sonic and Mario do, and you get the idea. Ugh, I just don't. Yeah, it's like, I respect it, but at the same time, I hate it.
I grew up playing Doom and that when I was a kid, so I think it's awesome.
He probably didn't have 32X ports, and he didn't have 32X, but...
Right.
So he probably had, like, a different port. But this game was ported everywhere, man. It was even ported to the 3DO. And that's when you know this game is... And then that's when you know this game is pretty good. That game's pretty good. If it gets ported to the 3DO, it's good. It has so much ports. Now let's talk about the 3DO version, because it's kind of interesting. That version does not have sound. It has no music whatsoever in the 3DO version. That would be weird. I don't know why. The music in this kind of sucks, to be honest. It doesn't sound as good as, like, some other versions do, but whatever. It's not the worst. except for when it just stops for no reason, and then they pretend it's music when they go dun 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 dun. Yeah, like it's so awkward almost. Yeah, got a shotgun. Shotgun, nice. Now, this game actually got a few sequels, I've heard, called Doom 2, and they eventually got a third Doom, which was a 3D game. It was a new one. It was a third one, you know? It has cutscenes and crap, you know?
Right.
I never played it, but I've heard of them. I watched the Creepy Gaming episode of the Dooms trilogy, so...
Is that same spot? This is a different spot.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to go here. He's played it a little bit more than me, I know.
A long time ago.
But I've never, like... Yeah, this version isn't full screen, Matt said, like usually.
Yeah, that's just so weird.
It's almost like it's trying to be like a real first-person shooter. Like, it just shows you live and stuff. I guess it makes sense. Well, in the full screen versions, do they still have the life bar, like, where it says how much, like, lives you have and stuff? They still have that, or is it doesn't?
I don't know, really.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a little secret spot. What is that?
I think we went there last time. The game has
Oh, I'm shooting myself in the face.
The game has a creepy atmosphere to it. It makes a good job feeling like you're alone. Especially with the no music section with 30 out.
Way to get through there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's where we gotta be.
It is. The music is lacking, but it's kind of catchy at the same time. But sorry, there's a little bit not much commentary going on here, but trying to, you know. I'm at the liver for a minute. The liver, we're gonna be eating liver. We'll probably show a minute of us cooking the liver because why not? Might as well. This is the first meat type thing we've been doing on the show. The last few episodes was beets, cottage cheese, mustard. It's probably gonna be worse than the beets. Just pickled beets, I heard. We could get that sometime, but it's kind of repetitive.
Right.
Yeah, we weren't sure what to do for a game this episode, so we decided to do Doom, because it's Doom and it's liver we're eating, so liver is very doomful. Definitely doesn't have a generation.
Yeah, it's not a meat like, you know, it's like,
Liver is like inside. Liver is like inside of you.
yeah.
We have a liver and a fat, but this is like beef liver, so I'm assuming it's like from a cow or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the board. Only 6% kills.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, so I don't know.
It's good.
What do you think? What do you think about Doom?
It's a good game. It's all right, and it really made the first-person shooter genre, so I can respect it. But
I think
at the same time, I hate it because of that.
I just think that the graphics on here are pretty horrible, and it's hard to see because it's so grainy. And it would be.
But that's just because of age, to be honest.
Right. If it would have just made it full screen, I died, so that's the end of that. But it just really would have made it full screen. I don't know.
I think if they made it full screen, it would have been better. I think the problem really is just the fact that it hasn't aged the best to me.
Right.
I think the fact that all those graphics are bubbled up, it kind of looks weird to me.
Right. Okay.
But for Genesis, it actually technically is pretty good graphics. Yeah,
so. It is. And if you didn't see if you couldn't see the 32X and you don't really know what it is, I'm sure you really do.
It's basically a mushroom. You can't really see it that well in here, but it's basically a mushroom on top of the Genesis.
Yeah, you can't turn the light on either. Okay. Well, we'll see you in a few. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Now that's a flippin'. It's a liver. That looks black and disgusting. Right, Matt?
Right. I don't know how to eat liver.
We'll cook it.
I don't know how to cook it. I was told to
boil it in butter.
Sear it on high in some butter. So that's what we're gonna do, I guess.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to this. Try to make sure it's not raw. But we might as well talk about the game while we're here. What do you think of Doom?
It was cool. We already talked about it though.
I know, but what would you give it out of 10?
I mean, for its time in that?
Yeah, for its time.
Good 9. Solid 9.
Good 9. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 for one of the first really good, like, first-person shooters out there. And I got a good shirt on, too. I got a little update to make. Might as well do it while he's preparing our liver.
You know, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, the liver...
It's a liver, it's gross.
It feels like, makes me think of Hannibal Lecter, man.
Kind of. But basically, if you saw our video, it's called A Running Joke. It's basically, in the beginning, it kind of cuts out. What I was trying to say was, to Kaylee, Logan, and Dylan was basically, we want to keep the joke running, and then they say, what stupid joke, and then the video continues, which is where you hear stuff. But, yeah. The other thing is that once we upload the Sonic Generations review, I don't know if it's going to be uploaded later, but the Sonic Generations review, I forgot to talk about the plot. I might as well quickly talk about it. It's really simple, a little too simple to be honest. I still give the game like a 9 out of 10, but the plot is a little bit too simple to be honest. Okay, back to the liver.
It's in there.
Ew. I'll pause it for a minute. Might as well. Okay, we got it frozen from Rick's too, and I can tell you guys that. Boiling in butter. They said boil with onions. I really didn't want to, so we're boiling in butter. They said that's fine too. So yeah, that looks disgusting. You can see it. It looks kind of good when you cook it for me.
Yeah, it smells like horse crap.
What?
It smells gross.
I don't think it smells that bad when you cook it.
I think it smells gross.
I think it smells bad when you put it raw. I don't think it smells that bad when you cook it. Alright. Our result, we just put some Lars on it because we want to have something good on this. Right, Matt?
Exactly. Let's not be done yet because I see blood coming through.
So, we're just going to cook this raw for quite a while because we really don't know how long this is going to take.
It's not going to take long.
We gotta try. We really can't tell. It's so black. Looks a little brighter on the camera though. But, I'm just saying, everyone, it's a cow. Could be pretty good.
Oh yeah, burn it.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I don't know if it's done. It's pretty thin, so it's probably got to be done.
Well, let's do it for a few more minutes just in case. Because I really want to make sure it's done. I don't want to get it raw. I really don't know. Got some milk ready for me. Got some milk ready for him. Sure don't want more than that? Alright. There it is. Definitely done. Looks pretty brown, so it must be done.
Glass and come out here.
Ugh. Not looking forward to this. Alright,
Here we go.
You got point at us.
You?
Yeah, and you're starting first. I never do it second.
You wanted liver, homeboy.
Doesn't matter.
You wanted liver.
Doesn't matter.
Here,
I'm not doing it first.
I'll hold it.
I'm not doing it first.
Here, we'll do it together.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
I'm not doing this at the same time.
Oh, gosh.
You sure it's done?
It's done.
I kind of like it. I don't think it smells. I think it kind of smells like steak, to be honest.
Well, eat it then.
Doesn't mean it'll taste like steak. No, you're doing it first. You do it first.
Go.
Do it first.
You wanted steak. I always do it first. Go.
Steak. You do it first. I can't do it first.
Come on.
I can't do it first.
Go.
It'll help my ego if you do it first. Do it. I'm not doing it first. I'm not doing it first. You do it first.
We've been here all day.
I know I'm not going to do it first. You do it first, dude.
Here. Here. Take it. Take
right.
the thing.
What's it taste like?
Tastes like cheap steak.
That's it?
Pretty much.
Is it that bad?
Just tastes like cheap round steak or something.
Ow. I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't puke. It's kind of surprising. What do you give it out of 10?
I don't know. This is 1.
A 1 out of 10? Yeah, well, it seemed like it would have beaten your expectations more since it...
Oh, yeah. I don't like it.
It's a worse... Does it have bad aftertaste or something? Does it have like
This
a really...
tastes like...
Just put it on the... Don't put it on the table. Put it on the...
That's gross. Alright.
Alright.
It tastes like round steak or something gritty.
What's round steak?
Just cheap, really cheap steak.
Alright. Yeah, I agree. It just tastes like cheap steak. can have another bite. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not that bad. It just tastes like cheap steak. It's like
really cheap.
That's, I guess, why people say eat it with liver and onions. It would taste a lot better if you had a bunch of onions with it.
It might have been. It's not that bad. Sorry. I can swallow that. Really? I think it's worse. I don't think it's as bad as the beets, to be honest. I puked with the beets.
So there you have it. Matt doesn't like liver very much.
Well, I give the beets a -2. I gave the cottage cheese 0. I'm going with a 1. Yeah, I'll go with the 1. I'll give it a 2. I'll be honest. I'll be nice and give it a 2. I don't think it's that bad.
I'll give it a, what'd I say?
You gave it a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, 1. Okay.
I'll give it a 2. Just tastes like cheap steak. It really isn't that bad, to be honest.
So, take another bite.
So, wait. Okay, fine. I'll eat the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
You eat the whole thing. The whole thing.
I'm good. You eat it if you want. I'm good.
Which is?
Trooper!
I'm out. Wait.
What are you doing? Yeah, so. I just said yeah, so Gavin did it. The aftertaste is nasty. It's really gross. I'd never eat it again, ever. So far for me, mustard is the best out of everything we've had.
I agree. I don't think that's the worst, though. I'm crying. I don't know why. I still think beets is the worst. I still think beets are worse than this, personally. Yeah, so like we say every episode, peace out, bitches!